Yeah. Hey, I gotta ask you, and I am recording it because I really want to know, how did this phone call come through?
Just something about a gun on a car.
Were you guys kind of like, what?
No, we get this crazy shit all day
Yeah?
long, but we want to go see what's going on. As soon as I pulled up. Okay. I mean, anybody can look, and anybody that's what's his name? Anybody
Mad Max?
Yeah, anybody that knows Mad Max can tell us what's going on, man. Yeah, that's cool.
I was actually, I didn't know anything about those I-10 shootings until somebody told me, and it was really bad because one of the days that I was on the I-10 was one of the days before before one of the shootings happened, and I'm going down the road, and this is like after the 8th or 9th shooting. This was like last week on Tuesday, and I'm driving down the 10, and I'm doing about 65, and I look back, and about 50 feet behind me, there's like a wall of cars.
They won't pass you.
And yeah, and then I look in front of me, and like as I go faster, the cars in front of me go faster, and I'm like, so like I start looking around my car, like, am I dragging something?
Yeah.
Do I have a ghetto bird following me? Like, what is it?
So whose car is it? Yours?
It's mine.
And where do you live?
I live out in Gilbert.
In Gilbert?
Yeah, I have a shop in Mesa next to these guys. Okay. He owns Economoto, and then I have a shop right next door that I do all this kind of stuff.
How long have you had it?
2 years.
Have you had any calls on it before?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, man.
I've had 3 Glendale Cruisers following me down the street, like in a line.
Yeah.
And then they must have ran my plates, and and they were like, they probably figured out the game too, and
Yeah.
they just, and like, I mean, it was funny though watching them, because like it was like watching a squadron of airplanes take off, because there's 3 of them in a line, and I'm just waiting for it, and then all of a sudden I look behind me, and all 3 of them go different directions.
Well, evidently there's somebody in the neighborhood that's not up to date. You know what I mean?
This is a normal day for me. I try to tell people about this, and
are you okay with all the attention?
Oh yeah, I get it. I'm used to it.
I mean, you think you'd want to put a cover over it? I mean, I know it. I get it, but people are crazy, you know.
I do movies and stuff like that with one of my buddies. We rent out movie cards. That's what this thing is. So it's it's all movie quality. There's nothing that really chambers, nothing that really, it just, yeah.
But but I'm a gun enthusiast. Most of these idiots aren't.
Yeah.
I can take one look at it and tell them what it is.
Well, I'm kind of glad you guys showed up, because now you guys are like the second video that the sheriffs have let me record, because the other sheriff, he was like, I don't want to be on YouTube, and I'm like, why? Because we're laughing. He's like, yeah, I don't want anybody to think that we're nice. And but no, everything on it, I have it all. Mesa PD actually came over by my car twice and inspected it. They responded to some what's it called? What are they called when they argue and they beat each other? The people?
Civil dispute?
Yeah, domestic dispute. Yeah. So these people had a domestic dispute, and they're out front in like the courtyard area filling out a report, I guess. And Anson over here, the motorcycle guy, is sitting out there working on a motorcycle. All of a sudden, like, these 4 cop cars that were out front come flying around around to the other side of the wall, and they start shining all their lights on my car. And I've been headed back from Glendale before at like 2 o'clock in the morning, dropping off one of my ex-girlfriends, and I came out of the tunnel, and as I came out of the tunnel, 2 lights lit me up from the air. I had ghetto birds, I guess, following me. Somebody reported me to the helicopters and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm proud of it. It's my baby.
You got any more?
Working on it. I'll actually have 4 more rolling out here, hopefully by the end of next summer.
Oh, great.
And this is actually toned down from what it normally is during the show. I have fake heads we put on the spikes, and then I have a whole gunner turret.
Can I get you to put one of these on mine?
Yeah, I could do that. We could actually put lights in it too, so that way then you could say it's a civil gun.
Pop up there with a spotlight on it.
Yeah. Now you had to pull up and smile too at this. Like I told him, I'm used to it. I pull up everywhere and I look around. I start having cops showing up, and everybody's like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "I just parked my car. Come on."
I don't know. Can we write tickets with a screen being on the windshield though?
They've already tried.
They tried.
I get thrown out. I've gotten thrown out of Glendale courts and Phoenix
Really?
courts and Tempe courts.
I thought that would fly.
No, because I do all the it's part of the car, and I do all the charity events and everything else, and they've excused it because it's just part of the car pretty much.
I'm not buying that.
I can get out the folder. I'll come back over here and visit.
I'm just saying. What the hell's wrong with our courts?
No, they said and then I have videos and pictures that you can see me. I can see everybody else. That's why I use such a wide grain expanded metal too. If you look at the back ones, it's less. The other one's more, so you can see the passenger, the driver, and you can see what's in front of you. A lot easier.
Well, for what it's worth, just be careful because there could be a deputy or officer out there that could still write you for the cracked windshield.
Oh yeah.
That part, I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. That's not what I'm here for, so I'm not
Yeah.
worried about it.
I appreciate it, guys.
But
Yeah.
technically, just so for your food for thought, it could technically they could get you on that.
I actually just did that last week by accident. I was trying to work on one of the pieces underneath. No, go ahead, man. That's why I drive it.
Okay, you're part of it, man.
Camera down.
You're welcome. 4 years, but
Nice.
all right.
As far as that